We have Skipsy returning to the start of the game, possibly to check 230 missiles, and under Mother Brain's tank, deciding that returning to the start of the game is preferable. Aessy as well, returning to the start of the game is preferable to fighting Spore Spawn and getting potentially soft locked down there.
Yeah.
If Spore Spawn also doesn't have super missiles, there's plasma for Skipsy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a save you can take right there, but a lot of people just do not ever want to fight that guy.
Or save.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to save Strawlog.
That's true.
There's plasma for Stefcad, who has also returned to the beginning of the game. Skipsy misses the moonfall a second time.
Yeah, how many runs do you get to see this many moonfalls down the climb room?
Not that many.
And there's power bombs, putting Billy Mays as well as the item behind Morph in logic.
Oh, wow.
And we can even find the one item in Green Hill Zone using that. I believe that's as far as you can go without supers.
I think you're right. Is it wrong to still be hoping that none of those items are power bombs? Oh, Space Jump puts Volcano into play. Criteria power bombs into play.
Yeah.
Gauntlet is not in play because the through logic for Gauntlet is always screw attack. Gauntlet is available to all these runners. There's a Spring Ball for Skipsy behind Morph Ball.
Very nice. Spring Ball at this point is purely a go fast item, as we already have bombs, so it's not like we're saving power bombs using it or anything. But it is very nice to have.
Right. Spring Ball is also a I want to jump now button, as opposed to I want to jump a couple of seconds from now.
Yeah.
And it's missiles in Green Hill Zone.
Ugh. We're about to see what's in Billy Mays, though.
Yep, Stefcad is about to show us Billy Mays. Aessy is going to show us the front of Gauntlet. The Divergence.
And there are our soups.
Wait, where are super missiles?
Billy Mays.
Oh, yes. Wow. You have done a thing here, Glove.
I have created
and the
something
front of
beautiful.
Gauntlet is more missiles. The front of Gauntlet is more missiles.
Of course it is.
Oh. So Stefcad in the lead with 5 super missiles. Where was Space Jump? Space Jump was, I believe, Charge Beam? Space Jump was somewhere convenient.
Checks. No, it might have been something in like early
technically
Super.
in logic.
Yeah, I think Charge Beam.
Oh yes, yes, it was Mock Ball. It was Mock Ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Lady Smells. SJ is technically not in logic. Space Jump speed locked. So where are they supposed to get these missiles? Is it Spore Spawn?
And another super missile pack. That's also pretty interesting.
It's also out of logic.
I just want some marks.
An option.
Yeah, I just want some more super missiles on the tracker. Because the seat has me feeling like it's a major item.
Oh my. Freddy took a death.
Ooh.
How far back does that set them? Not very. Not very. Skipsy checking Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
and it was Spore Spawn super missiles.
Now, I'm curious to see if this is a light super seed or if all the supers just happen to be gated behind that first super and power bomb pack.
That would be really funny. Skipsy, checking Mission Impossible, remembers that you need super missiles to check Mission Impossible and is forced to retreat from Mission Impossible.
Now, I wonder if at this
Aessy
point
still needs PBs.
it looks like Skipsy was maybe flirting with the idea of a Spore Spawn, decides against it, probably for the best.
This is the second time Skipsy's gonna head up, though.
Ooh, Freddy's health is not looking good.
No, it's not. But having just saved the ship, it's not gonna be a terrible loss.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
There
no.
it is. And Stefcad and Skipsy both head down to Edecoons. Please be more missiles. Screw attack, charge beam. There's super missiles. All right.
All right. So at this
Okay.
point, Freddy is the only runner without supers, although he will be finding them shortly if he is able to complete this gauntlet check.
Yes. No spore spawn required. Sad day.
Wow, and people in the chat seem to think that gravity will be the first suit found. Apparently, they just hate our runners. Gravity is a
Apparently.
miserable thing to find because it opens up the entire game and you have to make some hard choices.
Well, speaking of hard choices, there's Speed Booster.
Okay.
Why is that a hard choice? Do I run really fast or do I walk?
Well, much to think about.
Much.
Yeah, and we see Aessy going down the red tower. I think going down red tower is really good in SMRAT logic. You want to avoid a wrecked ship if at all possible. Unfortunately, it tends to have either nothing or absolute necessary progression that can't be avoided.
There's some more super missiles. Gated behind super missiles. I don't know. I like wrecked ship as an area, and it saddens me that so many people don't.
Oh,
Thematically,
in
it's a
major,
really
in
cool
major
area.
minor randomizer, I always want to be going meme route. I think in a lot of logics, it just tends to be better. SMRAT, unfortunately, I don't feel the same way.
That's entirely fair. And Aessy is going to use that space jump to head into Kraid.
Yep.
Energy tank at Mission Impossible.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the wall jump into Kraid is actually not part of
It is
SMRAT
not.
logic. So
It
that
is not.
space jump putting it in logic.
High jump also puts it in logic.
Oh, right. Yeah. Aessy forgetting there that the Kraid power bomb is in fact power bomb gated. An easy thing to forget when, again, I can't recall the last seed where I didn't have power bombs by Kraid.
Right. Freddy picking up the gauntlet super missiles, and that's 5. Skipsy heading down Waterway? I think this is Waterway.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 super missiles. That's one dead Kraid on Aessy's screen.
Yeah, Waterway is one of those pesky checks where it's nice to be able to get it on your first trip through Brinstar. Well, first with a huge asterisk behind it.
Right, right. And there's a nice beam behind Kraid for Aessy.
Very nice.
Stefcad appears to have not checked the waterway and will likely not pick up Ice Beam.
Ice Beam was behind Kraid.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah,
That
Waterway I
is
think
very
just had
silly of me.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super
with 4 screens and everybody getting stuff all at once, it's very easy to get mixed up.
I just, the last item that was stored in my memory was Ice Beam coming out of a location. It was.
Yeah.
Freddy's picking up plasma finally.
Speed is at back of Edecoon's, or the Edecoon's missiles. Oh, and Stefcad going for an X-ray check. X-ray is a check that a lot of people favor skipping, especially if they feel they're against a faster opponent, just because it's one of the longest checks in the game. However, it can and frequently does have something really nice. Today, though, just has another super pack, although those come somewhat at a premium.
Hey, given how rare super missiles have been at the front of this seed glove, those are some actually relevant super missiles.
Yeah, worth their weight in gold. And I believe Freddy just said no to saving accidentally and then went back and saved.
That's a thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Aessy's going to check Crocomire Escape. There's a reserve tank. Aessy is going to leave Crocomire Escape and probably never return. As Skipsy heads into Kraid.
Yeah, now Freddy taking a really interesting route here. I don't even disagree with it. Realizing that if he goes down that way and Alpha or Beta power bombs don't have power bombs, I don't think you soft lock yourself. I want to say that there's a Varia tweak to prevent soft locking, but I'm not sure if it's in logic.
I think the door up is blue. I think the door up is blue. Thank you, Strahd, for confirming that. We are about to see a Kraid fight, upper left. And when that Kraid fight is over, we should see a Kraid fight, lower right. Ooh, the extended Kraid fight.
Yeah, there are, it goes by many names. Kraid stand-up glitch, taking him to prom, Kraid DLC.
Yep.
But no matter what, it's not a situation you want to be in. However, it's honestly not a huge time loss.
Not really. And there's Ice Beam for Skipsy, and Kraid down. Stefcad's turn. There's the plasma shot, 1, 2, 3, and Kraid keeps his hands down. That is one.
A bit of a different positioning for Kraid quick kill than we normally see, along with that different method. A lot of times you will see runners stand right on the edge, especially when they're used to that from normalized movement. And our runners with those bombs having the tools to normalize their, positioning.
Yeah. Freddy setting up for the back door. There it is.
Very nice. Yeah, and high jump can mess you up here.
Yeah.
I remember in my race, I want to say it was like Edecoon's or something, where I kept trying to, morph and then fall into it, and I just kept going too high.
It can be a problem. I've found, though, that as long as you just hold right, you'll make it eventually.
Yeah.
Anybody check high jump yet? No. Skipsy is going to be the first to high jump boots.
Yep. Followed not too long after by Stefcad.
Gets the first shot and freezes the enemy solid. And it's missiles.
Just a missile.
Because of course it's missiles. 2 energy tanks, though.
Yeah. Would make for some, or we don't even need hell runs unless they really want to check out of logic Cathedral.
Right.
It is important to note that unless speed, I don't think speed was out of logic, so I believe Bubble Mountain Missiles is in logic and could be Varia suit. Nobody ever wants to check that, though.
Frog Speedway can, in fact, be Varia suit. Which everyone loves that.
Yeah. Oh, I remember there was one seed that I saw. I forget who it was for, but it was like Bubble Missiles had Space Jump, which you were supposed to use to go back to X-Ray to get your Varia.
Oh, wow. And Freddy, because of weird positioning, shoots plasma through the destructible block and not into the destructible block.
Oh, I hate
Video
that.
games.
Hey, programming was hard. They had to use, like, assembly back then. You ever try to use assembly?
Yes, actually. I was a computer science major, so yes, I have used assembly and read assembly. But your point still stands. It is not a fun language to just play with.
Yes. Everyone here's a computer science major.
And Freddy gets to Alpha PBs and its missiles, and has no PBs to check behind the wall.
Yeah, Freddy really just having a miserable time of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't even check beta.
Stefcad is going to check Alpha missiles, and behind Alpha missiles, it's Super missiles. Which Stefcad's opting not to pick up.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. The 25 ammo count and no charge beam? Seems like you would want those for Ridley.
I didn't miss him picking up charge beam somewhere, did I?
I don't think so. Let's see if Skipsy picks them up. Again, 25. And Skipsy thinks about it and takes them.
Yeah.
Howdy, Anthony.
At the very least, I like having 30 for Ridley.
For Ridley, right. Steph confessed hates doing charge lists, but doesn't pick up those super missiles.
I mean, I guess if you walk in with the intention, you know, I am going to find charge no matter what.
I will check every item in the game until I find that beam.
Yeah, Stefcad is manifesting their charge beam.
And Aessy finally collects Speed Booster at Eticoons. Reserve tank at the moat. It looks like Stefcad's going for that wrecked ship play. Wanted to do Ocean Fly, tries twice, decides not to. And yes, Stefcad is really low on power bombs.
Yeah, it has the bombs though, so they won't be soft locking in Wrecked Ship.
Right. That's a good point. Really low on power bombs, but bombs makes all of that go away, and that's X-ray.
If you're gonna, if you've already decided you're picking up charge, you know, pick up that X-ray scope. A really nice item to have. You know, I am in the mindset of unless I have defeated Phantoon, Dragon, and Botswoon, if there's an X-ray staring me down in the face, I'm picking it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, now this is an out-of-logic Phantoon from Stefcad, as to fight Phantoon in SMRAT logic with only regular power suit, you need 12 E-tanks.
And there's Gravity. There's Gravity Suit behind the wave gate. Aessy is the first to pick up Gravity. Sorry to cut you off there. It's a little bit important,
no worries.
I think.
So nobody else did reverse green gate glitch? Like,
nobody else had super missiles, Glove.
That's true. That is true. I'm trying to think like of everybody's route now. I feel like other people went through there and had supers though.
Eventually. No supers or power bombs. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I am primarily a major minor runner, so I feel like I am biased towards always checking reverse green gate glitch. Also, it's a fun trick. I think I've finally gotten to the point where I'm better at doing it with high jump boots than without. Oh, and a nice Phantoon from Stefcad.
Yes, a very nice Phantoon kill there. Skipsy deciding, I don't need X-ray, which is pretty reasonable. No charge.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Freddy is making their way down to Kraid, while Aessy takes quite the lead in the upper race. When will Varia be found? Sub 40, post 40. Well, 32,000 channel points for sub 40.
I'm putting 40,000 for post 40.
All right, I look forward to winning your points.
For a runner's sake, I hope that you do. I just know how this seat has gone so far.
This is true. This is true. Somehow you'll have invented a door that requires power bombs and super missiles to be hit simultaneously. And it'll be ridiculous. Anyways, Skipsy is fighting Phantoon on the upper left. Kraid is being fought by Freddyn3k on the lower left.
Yeah.
I jumped throwing off those super missiles.
Ooh, yeah. Varia will actually be behind a door that requires ultra missiles, so runners have to be on the lookout for that. And a nice quick Phantoon kill from Skipsy. Not an issue at all.
I didn't know you could lock doors with Hyper Beam.
Yeah. I do wish there were a way to feasibly do suitless lower Norfair within SMRAT logic. Some randomizers will have the suits balanced in a different way that that Gravity offers some amount of heat protection, and under those, lower Norfair is feasible. But unfortunately, if you don't know where E-tanks are going to be in lower Norfair, suitless lower Norfair is a really bad bet.
Right. Yeah, suitless lower Norfair is because of the straight up damage of the heated rooms. Varia will be behind blocks that you can only open with screw attack. That's some Metroid Fusion logic.
Yeah,
and I don't think we take kindly to Fusion in this community. Question mark. I like Fusion,
but was an okay
the station makes no sense.
Yeah.
The entire construction of that station makes absolutely no sense
It's
from
true.
a in-world perspective.
It makes me a little bit sad that, you know, they figured out how to make Metroidvanias move with the title that did one half of Metroidvania, and then they just left it behind in the sequel.
Right. So we've seen Mama Turtle. It was ammo. We are seeing more Meridia from Aessy. We saw the wreck ship reserve. It's not Varia.
Yeah. But yeah, chat mentioning that suitless low Norfair can be viable. I do think it is possible to see it. You would need a really heavy powerbomb seed though, which this obviously is not.
Right. 6 minutes 30 left for Varia.
Ooh.
It's fine. I believe. I
would expect to find it somewhere like Meridia, although it could be, say, Criteria Supers.
Which I think has been checked.
Oh, it has been.
I think so. Super missiles at Watering Hole. This is where they were hiding.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, anyone who's played Vanilla Super Metroid knows that Meridia is where all the super missiles are. Come on.
Yeah. Jay trolling everybody with wanting a 4001 find. I don't think we've seen Shaft Supers either. And yes, B. Jonas, Gravity Suit is behind the Wavegate glitch room. Bubble or climb supers is next logic. Oh, we have Freddy doing a hell run. Freddy hasn't been to Edecoons, so doesn't have speed booster, and is doing a hell run to get to Bubble Mountain.
This is interesting. I guess the idea is there are a lot of checks there that could have power bombs.
Freddy still doesn't have power bombs. Oh no.
Yeah, to be honest, I would not be surprised or blame Freddy if we see the forfeit once Stefcad finishes. However, if Freddy brings this back, which with this seed is honestly possible,
yeah,
we'll have to see.
We will have to see. Freddy really just needs to find 5 power bombs. There's an energy tank making the hell run viable.
Yeah.
And we are seeing one of the sandpit checks from Aessy.
And I believe that was a full clear of wrecked ship on Stefcad's screen with basically nothing.
It did appear to be that. Super missiles. That's not going to be the sandpit of choice. This can't be Varia on Freddy's screen. 350 remaining. There's a screw attack for Freddyn3k.
That makes Norfair significantly easier to go through.
It does, but there's still the health requirement of the hell run.
Yeah, it'll make farming slightly easier without having to unequip Ice Beam if Freddy doesn't know the bomb farm strats.
Have we seen the bottom of Bubble? Yes, it was missiles. Varia cannot be at speed. Stefcad is checking criteria power bombs.
Does that mean? I'm trying to think. So, you said we have checked climb supers?
No, we haven't checked climb supers.
Okay. That's the only location I can think of where Varia can be, aside from what Aessy is doing in Meridia right now.
Yeah. Wave Beam is going to be required to get gravity? Which could be climb supers.
That's right.
What did you roll? Like, how much do you dislike these people that you rolled this seed?
I just want them to get to spend a bunch of time together playing Super Metroid and have a great evening. That's correct, Chad. Freddy still has no power bombs. Poor guy.
Skipsy is checking under the ocean. It's more power bombs! You didn't roll a 1 power bomb seed.
Hey.
Good job.
Yeah.
Aessy is about to check Precious. In one more room, is it Precious Varia suit? My co-commentator is Glove, B. Jonas.
Oh yeah, I should probably add myself to that.
You probably should.
Yeah, I was like, there's so much stuff going on right now.
I know. I asked Glove at basically the last minute after the overlay had been set, and Glove was kind enough to join me. Oh no. Well, enjoy my 30k points.
Heh.
It's okay, I wasn't using them.
Yeah, I don't really understand how Twitch channel points work, to be perfectly honest. I
They
can
are
highlight my
fun.
messages.
Yeah, but the channel points rewards are generally set up by the stream, and so you can get fun community stuff going on with them.
It's a neat concept. I've really enjoyed the way that SMRAT has been using the predictions. I think that's cool.
Yes. Yes. SMRAT just has to use the channel points for something after you win them through the predictions.
Mm-hmm.
And Stefcad checks climb supers, and it is Wave Beam, which puts gravity into logic.
Sweet Jesus, what have I done?
Which means that Varia is in Meridia. Is it behind Dragon? Is it in the plasma beam room? Where is the Varia suit?
Okay, here's my prediction right now. I think that we are going to find Grapple in Plasma, putting Shaft Tool in Logic.
I am both happy and not happy about this. And I'm pretty sure Aessy is not happy about this either.
Aessy did just find Grapple, unfortunately.
Behind Dragon.
So the seat's kinda hinting at Shaft Tool. It's right there.
It's kinda very strongly hinting at Shaft Tool. It's right there. Oh my goodness, what have you done? Grapple opens Shack Tool. I don't know which one of these people hurt you. But Stefcad is now going to check the Wavegate room.
Oh, Freddy finding power bombs.
Yes! Behind Crocomire.
Yeah. Fun fact, the first time I played the game, those were the first power bombs I found.
Oh, it's all unheated rooms past here. That's why Freddy's not losing health.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, no, interestingly, Croc PB's is the only room in the area that's heated. Yeah. Yeah, big shoutouts to Freddy for continuing through all this.
Yes.
And with that, a reminder to follow all of our runners who have been wonderful sports here.
Did you see what Aessy just saw?
I did.
It's power bombs in the plasma room. Both sand pits had been checked. We are running out of locations for Varia to be.
What a great seed.
This is something. Is Aessy just leaving? Essie's not gonna check Shack Tool.
Oh, has Aessy been to Wrecked Ship yet?
No.
Yeah, so I guess for Aessy, why would you visit Shack Tool?
Why would you check Shack Tool when you've got an entire wrecked ship to go visit?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, and I speak partially from experience on this one, I believe Forgotten Highway is only faster, even if you already have checked Plasma, if you have both speed and space jump, and you also know the strats to get through.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully...
Skipsy is finally checking the wave gate room. Skipsy picked up wave. So Skipsy's gonna get gravity here in a moment. And Skipsy has cleared wrecked ship. This strongly tilts the balance of this game in Skipsy's favor, because Aessy is not going to find Varia in wrecked ship.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, hopefully with this Forgotten Highway play, Aessy doesn't think that they will be able to check wrecked ship E-Tank this way. I made that mistake. I was like, I know that's a Varia patch. It is in fact a Varia area randomizer patch.
Oh, yes, I saw you make that check, I believe. You went up, checked it, it wasn't there, you shot the missing orb a few times. Dejectedly continued with the game.
Yeah. See, back then, when I was just a youngin', all of a week ago, I thought that was a bad seed.
4 day and 3 day ago.
Yeah.
And Stefcad is going to check Mama Turtle. X-ray, ignore. As Skipsy heads into Meridia. We know that Skipsy's not going to find Varia for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But all signs point towards Shack Tool. There are, if I'm not mistaken, 3 items that have not been seen in Meridia. The 2 that you shine spark up to above the sand pits, and Shack Tool.
Nobody went for Snail Cliff?
I don't think so. They have Aessy has Speed Booster, but I don't think Aessy ever checked that location. Those locations.
Okay, chat's saying Aessy did check Aqueduct.
Oh, okay. Thank you, slow guy. So it is one spot, and that one spot involves a grapple beam, a power bomb, and a maze, morph ball maze.
Skipsy checking Crab Supers that way. That's interesting. Didn't he already check what the Main Street speed item was?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's interesting to see when runners will just go up and check Crab Supers from Main Street, and when they'll just, hop in there real quick. I guess at this point, if you're Skipsy, you have to be thinking positive. I think that this is one of those racers where 4 out of 4 runners are feeling behind right now.
This is absolutely one of those races where everyone is feeling behind. Skipsy finding gravity in the last few minutes has to feel behind and be checking the SRA chat for the dot done Aessy not finding Varia yet is probably feeling like going into Meridia was a bad move and is waiting for that dot done. Freddy not finding power bombs for 35 minutes definitely feels behind, and Stefcad also recently finding gravity is not thinking positively. Everyone is just waiting for that shoe to drop.
Mm-hmm. You know, the last seed I rolled, both of the runners found Varia found both suits before 20 minutes had passed.
So this is your revenge for that?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel bad about how the last seed went swimmingly for everybody. Allow me to make up for that, says Glove.
Of course. You know, sometimes you gotta take the standard distribution curve and then just...
Right. Aessy.
Varia, baby, that's right.
Ship reserves. Energy tank takes it. Aqueduct. Power bombs. Skipsy sitting at 29 health and 6 power bombs.
Yeah.
So Skipsy is just gonna go fight Botwoon at 29 health?
Doesn't even have enough power bombs to Crystal Flash beforehand, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this gonna be a swap space Crystal Flash? No, don't need to Crystal Flash, you can just speed booster through.
Yeah. Right, but like...
for reference...
No, don't destroy the health drop from that side. That's fine. As long as... You can play the Botwoon fight decently safe if you just stand in the corner. Skipsy, stand in the corner. Skipsy?
Oh.
Skipsy, what are you doing?
Health bombed? Health bombed. Very nice. For reference, I believe it was Swap Space, who last SMRAT season tried to CF with 9 super missiles.
Oh no!
And was wondering why they kept not getting Crystal Flash Clip.
Yeah.
So... Oh, it was Strahd. It was Strahd with 7. Apologies. It was one of you two, and I respect and adore both of you, and picked the wrong name. My apologies, Strahd. The Strahd Crystal Flash, with 7. I did swap you both. Camarok's trying to CF clip with 6 E-tanks.
Yeah, so, yeah, none of our runners have found charge yet. Unless I am mistaken.
Or Varia. Charge can still be at Ridley. Right?
Yes.
Charge can still be buried away at Ridley in Lower Norfair. Varia, however, cannot be in Lower Norfair.
Yeah, so why did Steph skip supers? That's a great question.
No idea. No idea why Steph...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Steph has been known to hate chargeless.
And yet has skipped at least 2 super missile packs.
Yep. So perhaps just going on a quest to find charge until they have checked every item in the game.
Aessy's going bowling.
Freddy takes down Fantoon.
It's going to do it again. It's going to do it every time. This Torizo just clips through the floor. Does not understand how bowling works. Yeah. And Skipsy is considering the grapple beam and finally decides to take it, probably realizing what we realized when Aessy got there. that grapple beam is required.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously not in logic, but if you feel comfortable with grapple skips, or excuse me, with ice clip into spring ball, then that is an option.
Yep.
And I want to say that's like a fair bit faster than actually going intended route, assuming you get it first try.
Aessy is now racking his brain, going, where have I not checked?
Yeah.
As Skipsy's at 193 energy, 178 energy, and takes a fall. Wait, that's intentional. That's an intentional fall. My bad. Dragon is already defeated. That was an intentional fall. Where is he not shacked? Asked Dice. Good question. Good question. Aessy checking beta power bombs. Skipsy taking the save. And Skipsy is gambling everything on the only location in the game that can possibly have Varia, we think.
Yep. Nothing in sand pits, so unless I am forgetting an obvious location, which is quite possible with the ways our runners had to haphazardly run through Brinstar.
I don't think that you are. Dodges all of the swoop bat things. And it's time for another cutscene. Yes, yes, Climb Supers was, I think, ammo.
Mm-hmm.
No, ammo or wave beam?
No, it was wave beam. Right.
Climb Supers was wave beam, and wave beam led to gravity. Gravity led to Meridia. Dragon leads to grapple beam. Grapple beam leads to Shack Tool. Always bet on Shack. Aessy really doesn't want Shack Tool to be the play. And Skipsy is just going, not even checking. There is your Varia suit.
Let's go!
57 minutes. 57 minutes. Why is Shack marked on Freddy? Wrong person.
Might be.
All good. All good.
I am confident there is extra that I have missed for other people.
I think you've mostly got it.
Yeah.
Stefcad picks up grapple. Is Stefcad going to go check Shack Tool? Skipsy finally Varia suit, leaving Meridia. Gotta go to Lower Norfair. Gotta finish the game. Aessy finds Wave Beam, which puts gravity in logic, and that's not a happy check.
What a seed.
Yeah, what a seed. What a seed. Skipsy is going to check ice, or just pass through ice to go down. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Get this extra check out of the way. Maybe. E-Tank. Aessy,
Yeah.
meme route. No.
Okay. And Skipsy doing some backup old route any percent strats here.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought that was an ice check and all of that, but no, it's just routing around to Lower Norfair.
Yeah. I've heard that some people will actually main this in old route, going through Croc Speedway or Highway or whatever the Croc one's called.
I think we call it Frog Speedway these days.
No.
Unless
Frog
you're
Speedway's
referring
the
to
other one.
the... Oh,
Yeah.
you're referring to the place with the pirates. Yeah,
Yes.
no idea. No idea what they call that. But Skipsy is into Lower Norfair. Rock Speedway. Okay. And Freddy doesn't have Speed Booster. Hasn't been to Atacoons.
Yeah. And Skipsy at this point is in go mode.
Yep.
However, it's a little bit of an uncomfortable go mode. I want to say 40-60 is the minimum ammo count you need with refilling doors, but I could be wrong. I don't know how to do math.
I'm not sure of the exact numbers myself, but Skipsy also has Ice Beam and can probably do Ice Clip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting, slow guy.
Oh wait, yeah. Obviously, Skipsy can just do Zap Skip.
Yeah.
For which you want what? So 60 supers for Mother Brain.
I think it's
What?
23.
9. Yeah, so
23
ideally
total?
you would want 9 supers plus 3 missiles for MB1. Yep, Stefcad getting Varia suit.
Putting Stefcad in the lead on the bottom side.
Mm-hmm.
And Aessy is back into Meridia.
Yeah. Tragically, at this point, Freddy still does not have a suit.
Right.
I don't agree, or I don't disagree with any of Freddy's decisions necessarily. They just happened to make every single wrong decision.
Yeah. Missing out on the on the power bombs below Mother Brain's tank for as long as Freddy did is incredibly unfortunate. And Skipsy is fighting Metal Pirates, Speed Booster strats. I absolutely...
yeah. Freddy just skipped Wave Beam.
Freddy can't do Wave Beam.
That is true.
It requires an item that Freddy has not picked up yet.
Yeah, speed is so hopefully at this point, Freddy's just going back to Brinstar to clear it.
Right.
Oh, and looks like Aessy about to get their
Yep.
Varia, thankfully.
Is Varia, yes.
Yep.
Love is banned from the Varia site. I don't think so. I don't think so. Rolling a seed that is causing issue to these very good runners is fantastic entertainment for us, the viewers, and the two of us, the commenters.
Yeah.
It's not often you can take really well-respected, great runners of this game and say, here you go, have a seed that's going to take you an hour 20.
Yeah.
Have fun.
See, I just want to give them that experience of feeling super behind so that they can get used to it and perform better in future rounds of the tournament.
There you go.
Really,
If
I'm
you
on their
never
side.
learn how to play from behind,
Yeah.
right? There it is. Varia suit for Aessy, go mode for Aessy, but has an entire lower Norfair between himself and Skipsy.
Yeah.
Who's going to take a moment to farm up, what, power bombs?
Mm-hmm.
Power bombs and some supers. Stefcad wants charge. And can actually... Okay, no worries here. Brockemeyer.
And I am having some issues with the tracker, unfortunately.
Oh. Oh, everyone lost all their items.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ideal. Skipsy is done with Ridley. It's okay. You worry about that. I will talk about what people are doing. And it is super missiles behind Ridley. Not even a charge beam. Not even a charge beam. Aessy is going to try and make up this this time difference that he doesn't really know he has, but can assume. Double dipping Meridia like that. And Skipsy is just going to casually leave lower Norfair and head to Torian. Aessy's health looking a little bit low. Freddy is trying for the Wavegate clip, turning high jump back on. And looks like got it. There we go. And Freddy's going to pick up gravity. Gravity for Freddy. Stefcad learning that betting on Croc was not the right bet. Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, I think that's mostly correct.
Aessy has some bosses down, but other than that, I think so. Stefcad doesn't have...
Does Aessy have all but Ridley down? I think so.
Yeah. Skipsy has all the bosses down, and Stefcad still has to do at least Ridley and has grapple, so does not need to worry about Phantom or Dragon.
I thought everybody has taken Dragon down.
Yes. No, not Freddy, but...
Except Freddy, yes.
Yeah, I just needed to see that grapple beam to confirm that.
Yeah, and some percent of our runners have Spring Ball. I forget which ones.
Many of them? Many of them. Maybe all of them. Freddy's about to...
Yeah, thank you so much, Stratlog. This is really helpful.
Oh, thank you, Strat. Stratlog, our mod today, making the race happen. Speed booster for Freddy. Finally having all of the right gear to check that. As Skipsy is leaving Meridia, or entering Meridia. You are now entering Meridia. Entering Meridia to leave through Red Tower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with Skipsy's ammo count, this should be easy.
Yes, especially after a refill.
Yeah, has the easiest possible access to a Zeb skip as well, with that full beam and no screw attack. So
Did Aessy find charge?
did I mark? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Apologies. It's just like, oh, that would make the fight a little bit easier, especially one more energy tank that's stand up, but not having charge beam. So that leaves like screw attack and the items in there. Yeah, GT.
So Freddy has screw attack.
Yes.
I forget where Freddy received
Reserve. Norfair Reserve.
Right.
But that leaves GT and the 3 items around there, and fire fleas, and a couple of items above that for charge beam to be at. Oh, Stefcad also has screw. Nice. Oh, Stefcad is doing Norfair checks now. That makes sense.
Yeah, Stefcad doesn't have a way to beat the game yet. Just a consequence of skipping all of those supers.
Right. Ammo mode.
Okay, for a second I thought Stefcad was going for a down grab on top of those supers to avoid them.
More supers that Stefcad is not picking up.
Yeah, so Stefcad is betting on that charge, and I believe it needs to be somewhere in Lower Norfair.
I'm pretty sure the entire rest of the game has been checked, so I think you're right. Skipsy, 3 novelty hats, 4 novelty hats.
Going for some grouping strats in this room.
Yep.
Does not want to lose this race to some bad drops.
Steph's ammo is worrying me too.
Absolutely. If Stefcad is truly opting to wait until getting charge, then so be it.
Yeah. Aessy has taken down Ridley and is on his way to Torium. Will he check fire fleas? Don't know. He can check GT from the front and get charge.
Yeah.
Skipsy, sitting at a really comfortable amount of health, isn't damaging down. This might be a baby skip.
Yeah, Skipsy has everything to do it. Skipsy could even go for yellow skip. Just going for regular though. So far looks good. Ooh, quite a few extra jump ropes compared to what you'd want, but gets it.
All right. Good job, Skipsy.
Very nice.
Aessy is not going to check fire fleas.
And using missiles on these doors implies that Skipsy is going back for the refill. Meanwhile, Stefcad engaged in a chargeless, low ammo Golden Chorizo fight.
Oh no. Chargeless means that it wasn't at screw attack. It's probably not in, what is it, a missile up here? on the right side.
I believe Stefcad has not checked screw attack yet. Yeah, I think Stefcad
Oh.
ran like intended route.
Oh.
Because you can't get that top left item unless you go the normal way.
Right. I'm just so used to players going in the back way that why would you even go in the front?
Yep.
Unless you're playing multi-world.
And Skipsy, no issues getting that sub skip onto Motherbrain 1 now.
Yep. This has been a fantastic mess. I'm gonna call it a mess.
Yeah.
Is what you created. You did this. You did this to them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to suggest very strongly that everyone go follow our runners and go follow Glove, who has done a fantastic job keeping everything going.
Thank you. Yeah, and follow... Okay, I'm a little bit embarrassed. Is it Invarial or Invarial?
There you go. There you go. First one.
Okay. Yeah, go follow Invarial.
You got it. Skipsy is out of ammo, but that's okay because Mother Brain is charging her laser. Freddy is going for Shine Spark strats through Dragon. Aessy is going up through Meridia. Fireflies is what Lady Smale is saying.
Yep.
Yeah, there are like, again, 3 places that charge beam can be.
Yeah, what can it be if not at Fireflies?
The 2 spots just above the boulder room.
Okay, neither of those were checked?
No. Oh, and George R. R. Martin room here. That one takes some explaining.
Yeah, I've never heard that one.
They call it Mickey Mouse room originally. There's charge beam.
There we go. I've heard it called Dead Mouse room before.
So Mickey Mouse or Dead Mouse, and then they started calling it the generic rodent mascot room, GRM. And so I went GRRM. But that's charge beam for Stefcad. Confirmed worst seed ever. Direct all complaints to twitch.tv/glove. Oh. You say this seed sucked. You just don't understand the glory that this seed is. As an hour 17, Skipsy has defeated Motherbrain 3 and is starting to escape. As Aessy heads into Turian, about 8 minutes behind. Well, we don't want to get sued by Disney, B. Jonas. It's true, Glove is another person who deserves none of your ire. Glove is good people. Aessy collecting some novelty cats of his own.
You don't see the stream of Skipsy? Oh, yeah. So Skipsy specifically has a separate stream for tournaments. So be sure to go follow him at twitch.tv/Skipsy. However, if you want to watch Skipsy's specific feed for the SMRAT races, go to twitch.tv/Skipsy_practices.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, that's something I need to bring up as well, because the official sheet of everyone's Twitch usernames doesn't have that.
And Skipsy has pressed down and has finished this seed with a local time of 1:18:56 and an official SRL time of
1:18:57. Very nice. GG.
GG to Skipsy for that mess. And if someone wants to ask Skipsy very nicely if they want to join for an interview, I'm willing to talk about this. Stefcad has finished with Ridley. And Aessy is starting Zebskip. Gets it in 1. Sub 120.
Yeah, sub 120 on this seed is honestly such an accomplishment. Alright, and if we look as the credits are scrolling by, we will get a general idea of what sort of intended progression is based on the order of the items.
I think the intended progression for this seed was receive this seed, delete this seed, ask for a new seed, play that seed instead. Intended progression, cry. I don't know if the new seed could be even more trollish than this, Yuzuriha. Aessy has damage down. Does anyone know if Skipsy is going to be joining us?
Yeah. Let me move Skipsy up here. Alright, we are joined by Skipsy, our first place finisher.
Hello.
Skipsy.
GG.
Thank you. It was... I didn't expect this, to be honest. I always thought I was behind and everything, and no, I finished first place. I don't even know.
So you were behind. To be fair, you were behind, and then where was Varia?
Varia was on Shakto.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Aessy found gravity about 20 minutes before you. Did all of Meridia except Shaktool.
Oh no.
Saw the grappling beam behind Dragon, check everywhere else, and then went to do Ret Ship.
Oh no. Oh no. I can imagine that Shakto is not a check that people like to do, but this is not... I played a few practice seeds with Darksu before, and there's always something on Shakto. Especially in this version, I feel. You see a grapple beam, you know that you have to follow it, right? At least that's how I feel. And
especially
the
that
wave
way.
beam, the gravity, was behind wave beam. I skipped it. I could have done it, right? I know how to do the wave beam gate thing. I was not comfortable with 5 supers, but I thought, hey, I want to follow the logic anyways. So if I see wave beam, then I might return. And I think that's how these seeds work. You kind of have to think logically what could be the next accessible item, so you can skip with it. So I knew how to skip an entire